figured the numbers would start going down a little bit. A couple people told me that they rode outside today, so that's an okay thing. So here we go. Let's get this party started. Get my stuff going. Indoors. All right. So tonight, I called tonight Cadence Confidence, because that's what this is going to be. Tonight is literally going to be all about cadence, but you're going to notice that the first 3 sets that we do are going to then build us into a bigger set. So what I want you to pay attention to, we're going to do 2 3-minute efforts, 3 2-minute efforts, and 4 1-minute efforts. For each of those, you're going to get kind of like freedom to pick the gear that you want. But I want you to remember, if you can, what gear you were in for each of those. Because then we're going to use that gearing again as we move into like a block that we're going to do. And it is a 2-pager, but not a lot. It's only a half a 2-pager. So you won't have to be concerned about the fact that it's a full 2-pager. I don't know if you guys realize, but we started doing these trainer sessions on March the 23rd. So this is our 21st session. So if you came to the first one, which I think I did on a Sunday, if you came to every single one, that's 21 sessions that you've done up to this point, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool to think that we did that many already. I'll give you a little more information later about what I'm going to do moving forward. But for now, let's keep this good thing going. Make sure you have your fan, which I'm going to turn on, your towel, a full water bottle, maybe even 2. So you know the drill. You know what happens when we work with cadence. Heart rates go up a little bit. You might be sweating a little more tonight. Except for our Sunday workouts, we sweat a lot when we do zone 3 efforts. Today, I want you to really think about reaching the cadences that I'm asking you to. That's why I'm going to give you a lot of freedom on the gearing, because we're going to do some higher end cadences, and I want you to really work on your leg speed. So I recently had an athlete who is doing some major renovations in his house, and as a result, he missed a couple of weeks of his training because he just could not find a spot, literally, in his house where he could stick his bike to do a trainer session. So he just got back to them, did his first session today, and he said to me, "Oh my God, I just could not get my legs moving." Well, that's what happens. That's the first thing that goes when you kind of give yourself a long extended break, 2 weeks or more. You lose your leg speed. So that's what needs to come back first if you've taken any time off. So if you've taken time off, a good thing to do, spend some time doing some significant cadence work. Just to start to snap the legs back in, get you some leg speed back, and allow the legs to open up after getting completely shut down. So it's another thing to think about when you take time off. It's good to have a rest week. A rest week means you just kind of turn stuff down a little bit. The intensity gets a little less, but you're still doing work. If you do it completely shut down and do absolutely nothing for a week or 2, you're going to notice that. You lose your leg speed first. So tonight's going to be as if you've lost that leg speed and you want to try to get it back. So I want you to really concentrate, not so much on putting yourself in a hard gear, but putting yourself in a gear that you can maintain the cadences that I'm requesting. All right, to get started, it's going to be a little different for you. We're going to do that 5 minutes of getting warmed up. You're going to be in your small ring 21. We're going to do 15 seconds at 110 cadence. Then you're going to go to your big ring and you're going to shift down to one harder gear, and we're going to stand for 30 seconds. So that's 45 seconds worth of work. We're just going to roll through that for a total of 5 minutes. So, small ring, find that 21. Remember, if you're 28 at the top, 25, 23, 21. Here we go. We're looking for 15 seconds at 110. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Man, I blasted out of here at 120. Hold the 110. You might have to dial it back a little bit because that gear, shifting up to your big ring, down to one harder gear, stand it up. 30 seconds. This is going to go kind of fast. This gear is not the easiest gear to be in. You got to work to hold this one here. Stick with it. 3, 2, 1. Back to your small ring. Back up. One easy gear. Hold an 80. 3, 2, 1. Right back to 110. Hold those abs in. Feel your legs going fast. Heart rate will start coming up to your big ring. Down one harder gear. Stand it up. In your hoods, straight up. Knees are staying laser focused forward. Get tall from your waist. If that makes any sense. Sitting back down. Small ring. One easier gear. Hold it there at 90. 3, 2, back to 110. Control this. I don't want to see anybody bouncing. Back up to that big ring. Down to one harder gear. Stand it up. Make it all about the legs. The legs are doing the work. The upper body's just a little bit of a springboard. 3, 2, sitting down, small ring, up 1, hold it at 90, 3 minutes down, 2 more to go, back to 110, let's go. Fast legs, fast legs, fast leg. Feeling like I got fast legs tonight. Big ring. Down one harder gear. Stand it up. There you go. Heads are up. I like it. I like everybody's position. Looking strong. Three, two, one. Small ring. One easy gear. Hold 90. One more to go. 3, 2, 110. Recognize where your cadence is going in this gearing. Up to the big ring. Down one harder gear. Stand it up. Good. Now you got the routine. Right at the end of our 5 minutes. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Small ring. Easiest gear. Take a drink. Chill out. All right, I'm going to say it every time. Finish that bottle by the end of the workout. Hopefully you got a fan on you tonight. Or actually, even if you have a window, open that up near you. That'll be a nice way to get a nice cool breeze. Kristen's probably having a blast out on that balcony. Where'd she go, by the way? Oh, there she is. Up on the top. All right, so here's how this is going to go. We're doing 2 3-minute efforts. I want you to be in your small ring, somewhere around the middle of your cassette. So we're talking between 17, 19. You don't have to go there yet. You're going to hold a 90 cadence for 3 minutes. You're going to get 1 minute in between. Then we're going to do it again. And I want you to remember what gear you're holding that 90 cadence. Okay? Reason that I want you to do that is because we're going to use it later in the workout. So when you're holding that 90 cadence, I want you to be at a 90 where you're just holding 90. So don't cheat it out. Don't be in an easier gear where you can actually hold 110, but you're just barely pedaling and holding 90. Everybody on this screen is capable of holding 90 without a problem. So make sure you're being honest to yourself and picking that gear that'll work. All right, so find a gear, 3 minutes at 90. Maybe 4 shifts down, maybe 5. 3, 2, 1. Settle right into it. If you're in too easy of a gear, shift down one harder. If you're in too hard of a gear and you're only getting to like 85, then give yourself one easier. Should be able to dial this in. Somebody said to me, they went out and rode outside, and for the first time they actually understood their gearing in relation to their cadence because of all the work we've done on the trainers. That's what these trainer sessions do. They help you understand your bike a lot better. That's why it's better to have a trainer than it is to have a Peloton or some other stationary bike. Hold 90. If you're looking at your heart rate, you're probably right at the bottom of zone 4 maybe. Or top of zone 3. Yep. Elizabeth Dan with the thumbs up. That means you're in the right gear. Halfway through this 3 minutes. Settle in. Think about all those dynamics that I constantly talk about. Little bend in the elbows. Nice relaxed shoulders. Nice light feet. Feel yourself pulling up a little. 2 minutes down. 1 to go. And let yourself breathe naturally, Sandy. Have your mouth open slightly. And don't force the air out or in. Just let it happen. I think I'm actually getting extra cardio work by talking through all this. So I can thank you guys for helping me build my cardio system. Everybody's like, yeah, you're welcome. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. We're going to spin it for a minute. Take a drink. So now think about, did you pick the right gear? Did you hold it right at the right effort level? Were you able to sustain that 90 cadence for 3 minutes? That's what we're looking for here. So I just thought about one thing you might consider. If you haven't changed your bar tape on your bike, your bar tape, that might be something to refresh your bike in the coming season. It gets a little grungy, gets a little gross. It's a good way to just freshen up your bike a little bit. All right, here we go. Find that gear again. 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you guys have watched the news, but the new word for today is bike shops and car dealerships are officially open to the public. So if you want to go buy a new car, you can now actually walk into the showroom. And you don't have to meet the mechanics and bike shop employees outside. You may now go inside. But of course, I would wear your mask and keep that social distancing in place till we know a little bit more. I'm right at 92, right where I want to be in my power. 1 minute down, 2 to go. Everybody looks comfortable. Wayne, you're here, man? How'd that happen? Sweet. He wasn't supposed to come tonight. Glad you're here. Halfway done. Minute and a half to go. Hold the consistency. My nephew just texted me and said, would it be feasible for me to train for a marathon in 13 weeks? For somebody that doesn't run, not so much. He's a football player. He runs like 5 seconds and then he stops. Wonder what marathon he has in mind. I think I'm going to have to burst his bubble and say, how about a half, not a full? 30 more seconds. I don't know, last year I had to run a half a marathon with his sister. I have a feeling he's going to ask me to do the same. Yikes. 10 seconds. 1. Nice, easy gear. Good job. Take a drink. Towel off. 1 minute easy. All right. So, remember that gear, because we're going to go back there. Now we're moving into 3 2-minute efforts. And you guys have been around me long enough to know that's going to mean increasing the cadence, since this is called Cadence Confidence. 2 minutes at 100 cadence. Kind of sitting in the same zone you sat in for that 90. And again, you're going to get 1 minute in between. You might want to pick one gear easier than what you had for that 90. That's okay. Here we go. 2 minutes, 100 cadence, small ring. Find that gear. 3, 2, 1. Again, get right to the top of zone 3, bottom of zone 4. Don't go higher than 100, because you're going to do that next. Keep it right at 100. Got to dial it in myself. Started off with too easy of a gear. I was getting too high of a cadence. I'm right at 100 if you're following my legs. And I'm right where I want to be for my power zone. 2 minutes here total, almost to the 1 minute mark. One minute down. 1 minute to go. Holding on to it. Now is when you got to get really relaxed. Feel yourself getting tall in your torso. As soon as you take that deep breath, that'll get the legs to move. 30 seconds. Leg speed, leg speed. Know what gear you're in, because you're going to go back there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. 1 minute. Hitting the water. Two more 2-minute efforts to go. Like in this leg speed work. $30 more seconds till we start. So you're going to go to, you don't have to go there yet, that small ring, same gear as last time, if you pick the right gear. If you need to make a change, go ahead and do that. We're looking for 100 cadence for 2 minutes. Find that gear again. 3, 2, 1. Right at 100. There it is. Feels good at the beginning. You want to try to hold it there. Make it feel the same from start to finish. So I hope you guys saw, I put up some pictures on my Facebook page, the Double Star Coaching page. Our first delivery of care packages happened today. That was to Brigitte's emergency department at Beth Israel. She said they were like little kids getting those packages. They were all so happy. So that makes me happy. Hopefully it makes you guys just as happy. We made some days of some healthcare workers today. Little over a minute done. 45 seconds to go. Lots of consistency on these. 30 seconds. I know you got it. Make those changes so you can keep the legs going fast. Light feet. Pulling up. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. 1 minute easy. Another drink. One more 2-minute effort to go. The nice part is these are going down in duration. That part is they're going up in cadence. But for the next set, if you need to be in a super easy gear just to hit that cadence, that's fine. We're going to throw the heart rate zone out the window, but it might happen anyway just because we know that higher cadence jacks that heart rate up. All right, we're coming up to the last one. 2 minutes, small ring, same gear, 100 cadence. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make it happen. I like when I feel myself just go from here to getting tall. I feel it change so much in my hip flexors, in my glutes, my hamstrings engage differently. Got to get really good at keeping that in your head when you feel yourself slacking. I'm right at 100 if you're following my leg speed. One minute down, 1 to go. Find yourself looking forward, just like you would on the bike, outside. Believe it or not, in here, you're also strengthening your neck muscles. It's hard to hold up the noggin. I don't know what a head weighs, but I'm sure it's pretty heavy. Especially people that are extra smart. They got bigger brains. 15 more seconds. I like it. I think my boxes are going to look real consistent. 3, 2, 1. Nice easy gear. Moving on to the next one. 1 minute in between. Woo! Take a drink. Towel off. Turn up your fan if you can, because I'm sure by now you're really sweating. All right, this next one, we're doing 4 by 1 minute. Again, small ring, You pick the gear. This one, I don't care about anything but you being at 110 cadence. If your heart rate drops into zone 3, that's fine, but it may not. Remember, you don't want to be in too easy of a gear, because then you're going to bounce around all over the place. Find the gear that's correct. You're going to hold 110 for 1 minute. The difference between this is you're only going to get 30 seconds in between each of these, and we're doing 4. So find that gear, looking for 110. Here we go, 1 minute, 3, 2, 1. Just like our beginning, just like when we started this morning. I always say this morning. Holding that 110. I'm about the middle of my zone 3, holding 113. Fast legs, fast legs, fast legs. Come on, keep them going. Really hold that core in nice and tight. That'll get the legs going faster. Keeping the knees in. Nobody's doing the old grandpa with their knees out. 10 seconds. And try not to lean forward. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Easy gear. Bring your cadence down. 80 to 90. You guys know the rule. Relax and rest when it's time to rest. 1 down. 3 to go. I don't have Shannon here to keep me on track. She's actually traveling. Yikes. I wasn't too happy to hear that, but I guess we eventually have to go back to stuff. Oh, and I was so happy this week. They did a kind of little fundraiser for USA Cycling's juniors program. And you could order masks with USA Cycling material. So I ordered 2 of them. One for me and one for Randy. They're actually pretty cool. And I just gave you guys an extra minute, extra 30 seconds. That was only supposed to be a 30-second rest. All right. The next ones won't only be a 30-second rest. 1 minute. Back to that gear. 110. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No bouncing. Nice and tall. Feel the core. Get right into it. Feels good to actually go at this leg speed. If you have any fatigue in your legs from over the weekend, this is going to blow some of it out, which is a good thing. 20 more seconds. Again, I'm right at 110 right now. Feel your feet extra light now. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. You only get 30 seconds on this one. I'm not allowed to tell any more stories for these next 3 minutes. Got to be all serious in the moment. You guys want me to talk, though. I know you do. Earl's shaking his head. Come on, tell us a story. All right, find that gear. Here we go. Number 3. 3, 2, 1. Right back to 110. Come on. You've been here twice before. Should be easy to dial it right in. Now here's an interesting thing to think about right now. If you were working with power and you look down at your computer, and at 110 you were holding a certain power. If I shifted to one harder gear and I held 110, my power is going to go up. That's the direct connection to cadence and power. Higher the cadence, higher the power, if you're in the right gear. 3, 2, 1. And I've talked about this before. Track racers, because they only have one gear, they have to increase their cadence to go faster. So that applies to us too. So that's what we all need to work on. Being able to hold a similar cadence in a harder gear will make us faster. All right, last one. Find that gear again. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. 110. Make the adjustments necessary to make this feel light on the legs, fast legs. It's only one more. Last one to do in this set. Then we're going to pull all that together. So hopefully your memory is still intact, even though you're tired. 15 more seconds. Here we go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. 1 minute easy. Now we're going to go into a little ladder. Take a drink. So, the cadence tower, I call this. We're going to go exactly what we just did, but you're not going to get any rest in between. So we're starting with 3 minutes at 90, 2 minutes at 100, 1 minute at 110. Then here's the tricky part. 30 seconds at 115, 15 at 120, and then another 15 all out as hard as you can go. So what do you think is going to happen with your gearing? For the first 3 minutes, you'll be where you were for that 3-minute effort. Then you're probably going to shift to one easier gear for the 2-minute effort, and then even one easier gear for that 1-minute effort. Then you may want to stay in the same gear for that 30 seconds at 115. And then for those last two, it's whatever you can make happen. 120 for 15 seconds, all out for the last 15 seconds. And if you want to get out of the saddle for that last 15 seconds, you can. But just remember, you're in a small ring in an easy gear. Might not be so easy to get out of the saddle. So let's make this happen. It's a nice 7 minutes worth of work, and then we should be close to being done. All right, 3 minutes, small ring, probably 17 to 19, wherever you were for that first 3-minute effort. 3, 2, 1, cadence is 90. Cadence is 90. You'll probably feel yourself again getting right to the bottom of zone 4, top of zone 3. Might take you a little bit of time to get there. That's okay. If you have power, you should already be there. So I'm dead on to where I want to be. Holding that 90 cadence. No higher, no lower. Make the gear change if it's not right. We're here for 3 minutes. So settle in. Feel yourself getting comfortable. Remember, the leg speed's going to get faster, but the gearing's going to get easier. 1 minute down. I like the concentration. Constantly go over that check. When I'm riding, I'm constantly saying to myself, am I doing everything right? Halfway there. Let yourself breathe naturally. Feel yourself holding that cadence at a comfortable level, except that this part of zone 4, not so comfortable. Figure out how to make it happen. 2 minutes down. Minutes are ticking away. Just think, after these 3 minutes, it's only 4 minutes left. That's easy. You've done it with rest. Now you're putting it all together. So we're coming up to the gear change. You're going to go from 90 to 100 cadence. Shifting up 1 easier or 2. 2 minutes at 100. 3, 2, 1. Dial it in. Legs might dictate this. If they're tired, you might need 2 extra gears. Feel that leg speed happening. I'm right at 103. Only a minute and a half left here. Concentrate. Everybody's looking strong. Come on, Karen. I seen you dogging it there. 1 more minute at 100. I can even call you out from far away. I just can't see your cadence monitor. That's a bad thing. Because you know I'd be standing over you going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 30 more seconds here. Then you're going to get 1 more easier gear or 2. And you're going to go to 110. Now is when you really want to get relaxed, Leslie. Keep our faces relaxed. When I count it down, you're going to 110. Whatever gear you can make it happen. 3, 2, 1, 110. Come on. I know you got this. You only have 2 minutes to go. Fast legs, fast legs. 110's where you should be. 30 more seconds here. Then when I count it down, you're going to 115 for 30 seconds. You might not have to shift. You might want to stay right where you are. 10 more seconds. 30 seconds at 115. 3, 2, 1. I want to hear it humming. Come on. Keep it going. Heart rates will rise. That's okay. You only have 45 seconds left. In 5, you're going to 120. For 15, 3, 2, 1. Come on. 120, 120, 120, 120. Really go for it. That last 15 seconds. All out. 3, 2, 1. The highest cadence you can get. Come on. 137. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice. Easy gear. Spin the legs. Woo! Nice job, guys. Really nice. Woo! Take a drink. I love it. So I'm gonna pose this question to you now. You can answer it when I open the phone lines. Do you notice anything different about me? All right. We got 1 more minute. Here's how this last one's going to go. It's going to go in the reverse of what we did, but the time frames are going to be shorter. So you got 15 seconds at 120, 15 seconds at 115, 30 seconds at 110, 1 minute at 100, and 2 minutes at 90. And then we're done. So 15, 15, 30, 1, 2. Just like that. The workout's over. Man, these go fast. All right. Let's find that gear. First one, 120. Probably only going to be 1 gear harder. 15 seconds at 120. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 120. Come on. No bouncing. Get control. Get tall. Rotate those hips. 3, 2, 1. 115. Shifting down 1 gear. 1 harder gear. Hold 115. 30 seconds at 110. 3, 2, 1. Maybe 1 harder gear. 30 seconds. This is going to go fast. Right there. 110. Next is 1 minute at 100. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute at 100. Right on it. I'm right there if you're following me. Right to that same heart rate level. Right at the bottom of zone 4. Thirty more seconds. Then 2 minutes at 90. Come on now. Last 2 minutes of the workout. You know what that means. This is when it counts right here. 3, 2, 1, 90. Maybe one harder gear. Don't cheat yourself out. At the end of this, 2 more minutes. Then we're done. Holding on to 90. 90 feels good. Heart rate might actually come down a little. That's okay. Almost to 1 minute left. Don't fail now. Keep it right at 90. Everybody's looking strong. Last minute. 1 minute to go. 1 to go, 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 1 to go. And yes, we are on page 2. I'll give you the 30-second mark. Mentally, some people need that. 30 to go. Don't let it drop now. Really concentrate. Stay in the game. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice, easy gear. Finish up your water. Let's cool down, which is just as important as the warm-up. So Brigitte made her delivery. I know that the Care One organization is going to get theirs this week also. I know that they've also got to, Lillian will confirm that Donna got hers. Yes, thumbs up. We'll see. Hopefully they'll get us those pictures. So each day this week, as soon as I get the pictures from the people who received our care packages, I'm going to put them up on the Facebook page. Give you guys the recognition you deserve. Give those healthcare workers the recognition they deserve. Bring some smiles to the faces of those people that we helped. All because of you. All because of Elizabeth Ann, who brought it to my attention. And it's been so fun to be part of all this. And it looks as if Elizabeth Ann's trying to make this a real thing. She's going to keep going. She's gotten other people to give care packages to other hospitals, healthcare professionals. So there's a lot of people out there getting the thanks they deserve. And it is nice to see that people are starting to get out again. So I've had a number of people ask me what my opinion is on wearing a mask while you're exercising outside. I'm not sure what the correct answer is because we still don't know exactly where this thing travels, how it travels. What I've been doing is wearing a buff around my neck. While I'm riding, I'm not having it up to my mouth, but if I do have an interaction with other riders or runners or people along the way, I put it up to my mouth so that I can cover my face while making that slight pass or passing the person. So you may consider that. I think it's also do what you feel is best. If you feel most comfortable with wearing the mask all the time, then that's fine too. The other thing I'm finding is right now there's so much pollen in the air It's actually nice to have the mask on because it filters that pollen, which has been really great. I don't seem to have as many like runny noses and watery eyes and all that because I'm using the mask across my face for the pollen. So that's another reason to do it right now. All right, you guys can keep spinning your legs. A couple of more minutes. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and you can answer my question. Do you notice anything different about me? We'll see what you come up with. All right. I think Leslie's ready to give me her answer. And where am I unmuting everybody?